This is component 2 mock, paper 3. This is question 7. And we've got this huge table of stuff. Great! Classification of a sample of animals belonging to the class Mammalia. So, okay, class. Each column represents a different taxon. What are the taxons? Kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species at the end. Write the names of the taxa in the spaces. So if we're all in the class Mammalia, we're talking about the 4 underneath that. Order, family, genus, species. Oh, easy, easy. Explain what is meant by the binomial system for naming organisms. So, binomial means each species has a genus name and a species name. And I keep saying, oh, you know, use the word because. That's fine, you could do. It is called binomial because each species has a genus name and a species name. It's just that I kind of didn't think about it before I wrote it down. Give. Give the binomial name of the tiger. Okay, so what do I know about tigers? They're carnivores and they're cats, and its last name, I'm guessing, will have tiger in it somewhere. So, looking down, carnivores, so we've got those carnivores there, those two there. We've got Canidae. Canidae, I'm thinking are dogs, canine. Felidae, I'm thinking the Felix advert. And the one that says tiger at the end is that one. So, binomial, 2 names, genus, species. Panthera, tigris. Yeah, I'm a frustrated taxonomist. I would love to work in the field of taxonomy. It's so interesting. Like the biggest button box in the world. Suggest binomial names for zebra. Okay, so I'm looking for a zebra. There's a zebra there. And a gorilla. I'm thinking, yeah, I know that that's a primate, so great. Zebra. So zebra, binomial, binomial, 2, just the genus and species. So equus, zebra. And the gorilla is the entertainingly named gorilla, gorilla. So you see, even though you've not learnt any binomial names, they're not asking you for the world. They want you to work it out from what you know. You know, and they're not going to give you anything difficult. They wouldn't have said, you know, oh, you know, can you give us the name of a fox? Because they wouldn't expect you to know that a fox is vulpine necessarily. I might expect you to know that, but I don't think that the board would necessarily expect you to know that. So, the diagram below shows the results of tests to find out how closely related some of the animals are. Samples of ribosomal RNA from the animals were mixed with restriction hang on a minute. I thought they were just DNA. Must be perhaps ribosomal ones as well. Placed in the wells A, B, C, D, E and an electrical current applied. Name this technique. Now, the this, I'm thinking, refers to the electrophoresis and current applied. So this is a genetic fingerprint. So I'm going to put genetic fingerprinting. And I'm going to hedge my bets here. I'm going to put by shell electrophoresis. And then I'm thinking that the examiner will think, wow, she's really clever. Of course, I could have shot myself in the foot, and gel electrophoresis could be completely wrong and disqualify my right genetic fingerprinting mark. I don't think so in this case. What purpose? What purpose? Why do we use restriction enzymes? What do we know about restriction enzymes? For 2 marks, restriction enzymes cut the DNA at specific, really asking you to define, aren't they, base sequences to produce DNA fragments. I'm going to put of different sizes there as well, because that's the principle of separation, isn't it? And again, you know, you don't know what's on the mark scheme. So we've got some genetic fingerprints there, and I'm thinking C and E are the same, and I'm thinking A and B are the same. D, sorry. B is one on its own. Nope, I didn't mean C. A and D, C and E, pretty much the same. So which 2 animals in the table opposite are most likely to have provided samples A and D? So we're looking for something that's really, really closely related, aren't we? Because they're pretty much the same. So what's going to be related? We've got all different species names. 2 Canidae, 2 in the same family, they're in different genera. These are the same genus. These 2 felids are in 2 different genuses. We've got 2 Giraffidae, one's a giraffa, the other one's an okapi. And we've got different genus for everything except for Equus-zebra. And I'm going to give the full binomial name because I've been given it, and it doesn't take long to write out. So zebras and asses. Explain your answer. Explain. Give a reason that you've chosen those. So these. Think about what we did. Went back. Ooh, which ones are in the same genus? These are in the same genus. And why did we pick the ones in the same genus? Because they've got the most similar DNA. And we'll have the most similar DNA. Okay, super duper. That's been my favourite question so far.